Hey guys, it's Ifeyinwa and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, my planner needs a little bit of updating, so I thought that I would come on here and show you guys how I'm going to be setting up my planner for 2023. Now, if you are new here, or maybe if you've missed a couple of videos, you might not know that recently I actually decided to experiment with digital planning. I bought myself an iPad, I got myself an Apple Pencil, and I bought a template from this company called Dash Planner. This is not sponsored, but I bought this template from Dash Planner because if you bought a 2023 planner, they would give you the last quarter of 2022 for free. So I obviously thought that was a really good deal. So I ended up purchasing their 2023 planner, and today we're just going to set it up. So this is going to be my first year trying out digital planning. I've always been intrigued by it, but I've honestly always been a paper and pen kind of girl. If you're not new to my planning videos, you would have known that I swore by the A5 ring agenda, but I feel like digital planning takes that to another level because you're still able to have the same flexibility, but this time you're able to have it all in one tablet. So if you guys remember how big my ring agenda used to be, imagine how heavy it was. And I found myself just not wanting to take it, especially days when I wasn't working from home. I still love that thing. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with it. A part of me thinks that I might have to sell it if I don't get any use out of it over the next few months. So if you're interested in a large ring agenda from Louis Vuitton, I guess follow me on Instagram, because if I do decide to sell it, I'll probably list it on there. Over the past few months, I have to say I was really taken aback by how much I love digital planning. I found the learning curve pretty intimidating almost, but once you kind of get into the flow, it's actually not that bad. So I thought that I would just do a really quick tutorial, basically just walking you through the very basics that you need, because some of the tutorials here on YouTube are, in my opinion, overly complicated. So I'm just going to show you the little that I've learned over the past few months of trying this method. And I guess if you guys enjoy it, or if you have any more questions, I can always make a follow-up video at some point later in the year. So the first thing you want to do is find a template that you like. You can either design your own template, you can buy a template on Etsy. This particular company, Dash Planner, I want to say that I came across this particular company watching someone else's tutorials just like this, and I thought that it looked good and I just went with it. I would say don't spend hours and hours and hours looking up a template. I don't think it's a good use of time. So how you want to import your template onto your iPad is through this app called GoodNotes right here. And GoodNotes is an app that you can get for free, or you can also purchase it. In the free version, you're able to open up 3 notebooks, and after that you have to purchase it. And when I bought it, it was a one-time purchase of $7.99. I need to find my files. I think it's either under files or under downloads. Let's try files. Yeah, so here is the file that I downloaded from my 2023 digital planner. And like I mentioned earlier, when I bought it, it came with a 2022 mini planner. I hope it's not too bright and you can see. Let me try and adjust the settings a little bit. The first thing you need to do is choose an orientation. Now this is something I went back and forth with for a while. I actually tried out the vertical because I was used to that from my paper planning, and then I switched to landscape because when I have my iPad sitting on my desk, I tend to have it standing up landscape. But I always found myself kind of zooming into it to write on it in portrait style, if that makes sense. So I think I'm actually going to go with portrait. These are just different layouts. The very first one is the most similar to the last layout that I was using with my Infinite Lotus inserts. It's actually identical as far as I know. And then this one kind of builds up on that. It has a section for notes, some daily tasks. This might be good, so let's try something a little bit different. So I'm gonna go with that. And then here I get to choose my daily page. So for this, you actually just get 2 options. There's a classic daily and then there's the bullet daily. I'm gonna go with the classic daily. Light mode is always my preference, and I like a Monday start. Leave files and open this link. So it's customized what I need. So we're going to go to open now. So now it's asking me to download the planner. Is that it? Oh, great. All right, so it's downloaded the file, and now we need to send it into GoodNotes. So in order to do that, you're just gonna click on this arrow right here and then switch it into GoodNotes. And now it's asking me if I want to import it to a current document or import it as a new document. So import as a new document and then import to documents. Like, a part of me really feels like a con artist trying to teach you guys, because I'm literally such a noob to this, but this is what my front page looks like. And at this point, I'm actually going to switch it over now. Let's see if it'll flip. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the 2023 planner. Just joking. Okay, so from the first page, you can see all the content. When you're in GoodNotes, you have to make sure that if you are just using your pen as a stylus, that you're not in writing mode. So that's what I was just checking. So if you want to go into writing mode, you click on that, and then you can click on the pen, the eraser, the highlighter, all of these options. But if you just want to use your pen as a stylus mode, you just double tap on that. So here I can see the 2023 overview. I'm going to go in and fill all of this in privately. And then with the quarter overviews, like, you guys know I've lived for this stuff. What are my tasks for the year? What are my goals? What are my focuses? What am I looking forward to? Like, I'm literally going to sit down and I've been looking forward to doing this so much, guys. But here we just have the monthly overview. Obviously just a calendar, what my goals are. Again, I need to go in and fill all of this in. And then the overview gives you different layouts, so where you can go in and break everything down. There's a finance tracker in here. It's really nice to just have everything just so easily laid out and easy to see. Actually, why don't we go back to this week and we can do like a dummy week, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you have to go back in and, of course, select your pen. There's so much flexibility with this because you can adjust the color that you write in. You can adjust the weight that you write in. So that's the thickness of your pencil. You can actually put in custom hex codes as well. So if there's a different color you want to use, but you guys already know me. I like to keep things simple. So I'm going to be writing in black. I know, basic. I need my book to be at an angle to write. Comment down below and let me know if you're similar. But the first thing I like to do is expand this a little bit. It just makes it easier for me to write neater, I've noticed. So I had lunch with friends on Wednesday. And then on this day, I had a surprise birthday party. I like to go in with a highlighter to highlight things like this. And this was a preset color that I got from Dash Planner. Just like to highlight. It'll actually straighten it for you automatically. So it just means that everything looks a lot neater. After that, I'm basically just scheduling in my content. I'm gonna start off with a weekly vlog. So my weekly vlogs always go live on Sundays. Q&A video go live, and I don't remember what video went live on Tuesday. And I like to color coordinate all my different things. I think I'm going to use this olive green color for my YouTube videos, so that way just looking at it I know everything that needs to happen at a glance. I like to use this to-do section as my brain dump section. And the good thing about having fewer boxes is it means that I have to kind of like prioritize, because I do tend to over plan things. So my biggest to-do thing that I've been planning recently is my birthday, and then I would put that here. My top priority is definitely my birthday plans, because I need to make sure I get all of that sorted. Closet, clear out. I needed to go grocery shopping this week, reorganize my fridge. I have some returns I need to do, so all of that kind of stuff. And then earlier, you know, I mentioned the stuff I want to track, so green smoothies, language practice. I should know what language I want to learn, so let's erase that and let's write Spanish practice because that's what I've decided that I want to learn. Reading and 30 minutes of cardio every day. So yesterday being Tuesday, I can say that I did the green smoothie and I read. That's all I did. So that's already not off to a great start. But basically this is just what my weekly view would look like. And then the cool thing about digital planning again is that you can switch into stylus mode and then you can go to an individual day. So if I go into Tuesday, for instance, it'll take me to that day and then I can break things down. So today, let's say my main plan, switching back to the pen, was planning my birthday, right? Then I could break it down into all the tasks I need to do. So contact the venue, design invitation, send out invites. So you can get really granular with things and then you can obviously tick things off as you go. And then if you want to go back to your weekly view, you just click on view week and it brings you back to here. Another thing I've learned that's pretty useful is if you want to move things around. So for instance, one thing that I move around a lot actually is my video scheduling. I use this mask tool here and then you can circle something, right? And then you press and hold and then you can move it anywhere. So you can say, actually, I'm going to publish that on Friday or move it over here. Speaking of YouTube, I'll show you what my November calendar month looked like and how I plan out my content. This was obviously in landscape mode. So this is a view, for instance, that I think would be really helpful to have in landscape mode. So I'm hoping there's a way I can work around this. But I bought these content creation stickers. That's another thing you can do. All these stickers I've purchased through Dash Planner. Some of them are free, some of them you actually have to buy. I think the content creator one you had to buy. It wasn't that expensive though. It was probably like maybe $3 or $4 for this whole set. The only one I really used is this video one, like I showed you in my monthly view. But another one that might be good to do is like scheduling in your editing. But honestly, guys, I kind of edit every single day, so I don't think that would be very useful for me to use that or this or that. But just if you wanted to make your page more pretty, you could use that mask tool. And let's see, I think I would actually use this. So if I highlight this one, I can copy like that, and then I can go back into my 2023 and then I could paste it, and then you can resize it, you can move it around, and you could do it that way just to make it more pretty. I mainly just use very minimal stickers and highlighting. Personally, I like to keep things simple. So on the very first page, which is your contents page, if you click here, there's a sticker book and you can actually paste the stickers that you use the most here and organize them. So you know how I had to go into my separate stickers book? I wouldn't need to do that. So I can literally say, okay, I use the new post one a lot, so I can copy that and post that here, paste rather that here. So you can just paste like all your favorite content creator stickers here so that you don't have to leave your planner, basically, which I thought is really smart. And then on the front page as well, they have all the hex color codes. So if you wanted to use a different color, I'm quite drawn to this purple for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe this one, actually, let's do that. You could copy that. And then if I go back into January, I could, for instance, go back to my highlighter, select a custom color, add in that hex code, add to preset, and then that would be that color there. And then I could select it and go like that. So it's very subtle. You could probably even increase the size a bit because I don't feel like it's covering it properly. So yeah, you could do that. So there's additional templates you can add into your planner if you want. So they have one for like groceries or meal planning, which honestly I really want to look into because I feel like I'm always making the same thing. This is something that I actually think I might play around with because I think, why not? They also have an online order tracker, which I think is really clever. I actually use my notes app for this, so it might be nice. A daily reflection. Oh, I really like this. This would essentially replace the 5-minute journal. This morning I'm feeling, today's intention, I'm looking forward to, today I need, my daily gratitude. Wow. 5-minute journal actually has a digital version that you could also download, and I think it's free. So that's another thing to consider. But there's so many things you can do. You can customize the cover of your planner. You can create a shortcut, and I did that last year. So instead of having to go into GoodNotes and then go into your planner, you can create a shortcut here. I watched someone's tutorial on how to do that. So I'll link that tutorial in the cards as well. And I'll also link the tutorial that breaks down how to import your planner template into GoodNotes. I will link my exact iPad in the cards as well, and my Apple Pencil. This is an iPad Pro, but I went with a refurbished one, and I'm really happy with that decision that I made. I'll also link the video where I talk about the unboxing and why I decided to buy this version as well, in case you are curious. In terms of accessories, I have a very simple cover. I went with the Apple MagSafe case. I got it heavily discounted because at the time I bought it, it was on offer. And this is what I was trying to say about how when you have your iPad sitting up on your desk, I tend to have it in landscape, but it's okay. Nothing lost. I know some people like to use screen protectors. You can get some ones that will make your screen feel more like paper, but because I actually use my iPad for other things other than journaling or planning, that's not really a solution for me. I don't want to have to ruin the resolution of my screen. Guys, I'm gonna end this video here. This is a very quick introduction to digital planning, and if you guys want to see more planning videos from me, please let me know in the comments section down below what you would like to see. And as usual, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Stay blessed, stay safe, and take care. Bye.